I hear you.
I gotta find the Skype setting for the audio input to change it to audio 1,
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know. That sucks. You can't just zoom. I could zoom in a heartbeat. Can everyone else hear me? Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, then let's rock and roll. What's up?
Just working. You know, working the contacts. Hold on, I gotta flip around my screen. They got all messed up again. Yeah, when I tried to call you, it like immediately crashed. That was
Interesting.
weird. Yeah, it was really weird. Um, let me get you added on here. We may crash again really quick, but I don't think it killed. Oh no, it did. Is this a new stream? I think it is. Hold on. What a bummer. Yeah, it died.
Oh, I still hear you.
No, I know, but like, I'm tired of YouTube. I'm so tired of YouTube and their crap. It's like if I stopped streaming for like 5 seconds, or a couple of minutes, like give me a grace period before you just immediately dump me back out.
Yeah.
Am I live again? I am, but it's like who knows? I'm on like my third event. I don't even.
It
I'm gonna have to
restarted for me.
put these all on a playlist. Yeah, but they're gonna be different videos, I think.
They might be. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can get you on there. Did it flip
there we
around again?
Ooh.
Oh.
I got the audio coming in my ears now.
Hey,
I did
W4KEK is
something.
there. You did something good. I hear you fine.
Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, everything is
and-
perfect now.
And your video's there, so I'm just going to add you really
Yeah.
quick, and let's make sure I don't blow anything else up. All I did was say add Skype, and it was like, okay, well, hey, how about I kill myself?
Well, you got a 50-50 chance.
It just did it again. No, it didn't crash, but it's not. Add source. There we
Where's
go.
my regular
Skype.
FaceTime camera? I'm looking at the settings.
Oh, good. Okay. We're getting
There
there.
it is. Do I need to embiggen it? Oh, there we
Embiggen.
go.
Embiggen.
I don't want to share my screen.
There we
I see a big screen of just your SDA 2000 controller.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing?
Well, you know how it works is it's
No, I'm talking on Skype.
No, I know, because the camera's pointed to OBS, my face camera.
Oh, okay.
You're just not gonna be able to see me. You'd have to watch the live stream.
I have to watch you in delay. That's fine. We're good then. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how was your field day so far?
It was good. I
Yeah.
had fun, but I had some antenna issues in the morning getting set. I was so geeked. I woke up at like 6 this morning. Well, my cat woke me up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I got out of bed at, I don't know, 7:45 or 8, and did kind of the final last things, Packed way too much stuff, but we were trying out solar, and we didn't know if we'd need our inverters. So it's a different year this year, but I brought out the DX Commander all-band vertical, and I've been tuning that over the last week or so. And I brought it out on Wednesday just to the park down my street, just to check the SWR and everything and tweak a couple elements, and got it set up today, and it was just horrible. Like, yeah. SWR was, I don't know what was going on. So I'm not very familiar with tearing down and setting up that antenna as I am the Expedition. So I ended up tearing that down, set up the Expedition. Everything was fantastic, other than I couldn't find a clear frequency or break through, the QRM to really get anything going.
Sure.
So I'm confident in the antenna, though. I know it works. It's just, but the other guys I was with weren't making a lot of QSOs either. So, yeah, I don't know. It was tough. I think the Delta stations might have something to do with it, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, how many Deltas did you see out there? So many.
A lot.
So many.
Lot. And that's kind of what I'm thinking is, like, you know, how many guys are sitting there calling CQ from home or on their beams or whatever at home and kind of stepping on the guys who are actually portable. I don't know. We're just riffing here, you know.
Right,
But
right, right. Yeah, yeah. We can have
um,
theories.
it was
You know.
yeah, it was interesting because there were a lot of Delta stations, and I've never really paid attention in the other 2 years that I've done field day. This is the first field day that I've had my radio and my antenna and like my station, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what it's like. I've operated the last 2 years, but I only sat behind a radio for like an hour each time, and that was it. The rest was just like filming and the camaraderie and all that stuff. So it was interesting to see. I mean, the waterfall was lit up, but like just we were not getting out, and we had verticals, we had dipoles, we had off center fed dipoles, we had one of the other guys has the chameleon, you know, whatever that is.
The MPOS? The MPAS?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was the better version of that. Like it's a nice freaking antenna he's got. It could be the MPOS, but I don't think
Is it the one that comes in the bag with the poles that come out and it's got the spike? Yeah, it's the MPAS.
Yeah. That okay. But he's got like a really nice tripod for it and everything, and it's so he was getting out. But that was Lewis. He is the guy that he stays overnight for field day when we do it regular. And he's just 24 hours operating. So it was cool to see an experienced field day operator, because we're using N1MM and we had it linked through our little whatever it's called, so we can see what stations are making contacts. And Lewis was just, I mean, he wasn't banging it like I would have expected, but he was doing really well, and he knows how to get through those pileups on field day, which is something that I do not know how to do. So, but the last 2 years I was using beam antennas, and we were on top of a garbage dump. So that's a mountain in Michigan.
Yeah, nice.
So it was interesting seeing what this scenario played out. So, but I'll be out there tomorrow too.
Michigan mountains on the air is just a fancy way of saying dumps on the air, is what you're saying?
Well, we could do Michigan mountains on the air. I've already done Michigan summits on the air, where I climbed to the top of a abandoned parking garage.
You told me that. Yeah, for sure.
Called Michigan summits on the air. Apparently, there are actually summits in Michigan, though, so that's a thing. So I might have to look into that. But
are they like one pointers or what are they?
I can't. They might be a half. I've been all over this entire lower peninsula of this state, and we have hills. Mm-hmm. If you can call them that. I mean, they're not. So I don't know. I don't know what the summits are, but Stuart came out here, KB1HQS. He came out here last summer, just north of Detroit. He was probably an hour north of the airport, and he did a summits on the air activation. I was like, what? So we texted back and forth, but we couldn't hook up. He was here. He was like in and out. He's like, I'm flying to Detroit Metro and driving to the soda and going back home. So
somebody on Facebook said, so is it called trash talking when you set up on a dump?
It is now. That's great.
Trash talking with Mike and MRD.
Yes. So have you been doing digital all day, Josh?
No, I well, mainly. I'd say I tried to splash in about 35% of my time on single sideband, and the single sideband contacts have been very difficult.
Okay, so
very difficult.
Experienced the same.
Yes.
And you're sitting. What's your setup? Because I
wasn't
wasn't able to watch the stream.
Yeah, I'm running 1D off of my 7300, my amp, and my Step IR, baby. I'm blasting it out.
You didn't go outside and like hook up to battery power?
I have not been outside at all today. No.
That's a true ham right there.
No. No, the way I look at it is this is like a historic event. There's not going to be another field day like this ever. There'll never be.
Hopefully not.
There'll never be another setup where we're like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
But you
I'm kind
still
of
had
like,
trouble.
take
So
advantage.
with that fantastic antenna you have, you're still having trouble on sideband too.
Yeah, yeah, a lot. I think part of that though was I had some mic. Um, like most people, I scrambled to do a bunch of stuff yesterday to get my shack kind of all set up. And the one thing
Uh-huh.
I wanted to integrate into my shack was a foot switch. And it's really nice, but I think all that extra wire just added kind of an RFI issue. So I kind of was scrambling
Huh.
to add chokes and toroids and all that fun stuff. Um, but
Interesting.
there's been complaints that people can hear RF through my mic when I'm transmitting on the amp. So that's, kind of going to happen in some cases. It's hard to do a live stream and also work the radio.
There. I just put back on your live stream because it booted to your other one, and then now I see myself. So, yeah, that's weird that a foot switch would do that. I use a Heil foot switch with this microphone right here. This is a SM. What is this? A Shure Beta 58,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have any interference at all. Although you have an interference freaking nightmare at your house. So
Yeah. No, I'm going. So I'm going from my Shure SM7B into my USB audio interface to get the audio into my computer. The outbound of the audio interface goes to the 7300 mic port, and then there's a wire coming out of the mic port for the foot switch. So there's just a lot of wire. You know what I mean?
yeah, I've got the just this Heil cable coming out of the back of the mic that's going into one of those. It splits, so I can plug in the 1/4 inch for the foot switch, and that's it. So, and it works. It works great. I brought this boom and foot switch and everything out to field day today, and it worked. Just nobody heard me. So.
Did you didn't make any contacts? You did, right? You had some.
Oh, I made contacts, sure, but I was I was really hoping. I had a goal. I have about 400 contacts at Proud Lake State Park, and I was really hoping to get my Kilo Award this weekend.
What's a Kilo Award?
1,000 contacts in one park. So,
whoa.
Yeah,
at one time, or just over the time that
just over the time that you repeated activations, whatever. But I figured, shoot, it's field day. I should be able to get, if I did 139 contacts in an hour and a half. The last time I was there with that same antenna, you would think that I would be able to just crush it, and I was not able to develop a pileup at all. So
it's kind of interesting. I actually mentioned to you earlier in the stream. I was like wondering, that I was talking about the kind of differences between doing something like POTA and SOTA, where you make yourself the destination and people kind of want to work you, versus if you're just like a homebody, you're just waking up in the morning, going to the shack and talking. That doesn't have the same oomph to drive people to work a contact with you. So you end up having to bridge the gap by getting a more powerful radio with an amp or a better antenna, all that, versus if you are working from a park and people know you're at that park, or you get spotted, or you're just out there, people start to the drive starts to happen. It's a bit different world, right?
Oh, absolutely, very much so. It's polar opposites, honestly, which is I guess I'm just not used to that, so it's but it's a good thing. It's a learning thing, I don't look at it as a failure. I went out and I played radio and I had fun. I'm going to do it again tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, to actually break through the pileup, or just you have to find like a slice in the band. Sorry, I keep not looking at the camera. It's only like 15 kilohertz wide. Usually it's 27, 3K. You have to find like the slice between the QRM on the upper and the QRM on the lower, and just go. And man, I honestly, I feel I was just tuning around the dial more than I was actually calling CQ, just trying to find a slice of pie to go to. So
yeah.
which is a great thing. I mean, it's awesome that there's that many people on the air. It's just frustrating because they're not calling me.
I noticed that, between contesting and field days of yore, that the very large stations, I didn't see as many of them. I saw decent stations like S7s, S8s, not like the S9 plus stations out there that became beacons for people coming in, so that people were hunting and pouncing those big stations. Now, when I was on the bands, it was like lots of people that were barely cracking my noise floor. So I didn't want to call CQ on their frequency. There's just it was full of stations I couldn't copy. And so it's like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't make a QSO with you, but at the same time, you're kind of preventing me from hopping in and calling CQ. Which, okay, you got there first. That's fine. I'm not upset about that. Just I found that the kind of an interesting part of the whole thing.
It's interesting. We're pretty much clear across the country, and you're experiencing the same exact thing that the four of us were. Like the waterfall's lit up. You're seeing the stations. You like you said, you hear the stations that are down there, and it's like, well, can I just brute force my way through on top of this guy?
Yep.
But you can't, because you never know. You can't hear him so well, but if other stations are calling him that you can hear really well, you think they're calling you, but they're not. They're calling that other guy, and that actually happened to me today.
Right.
I still ended up making the contact, but I'm like, do you hear me? This is N8SL. We're 4 Alpha Mike India. He's like, I was calling a guy in Connecticut.
Yeah, that happened too. I was calling CQ on a frequency, and there was another station calling CQ on the same frequency, and the man in the middle's like, I don't know who I'm talking to, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know either, man. It was interesting. It's been interesting. It's fun to try it. I will say though that my QSO rate has gone like way up since it started to calm down a little bit. I don't know what. Let me find my. Where's my? There it is. Yeah, so my QSO rate per hour is 33 right now.
Wow.
Last 20 minutes.
I probably made 33 QSOs in 6 hours.
Yeah. So that's all been in the last 20 minutes.
No
kidding. That's how much it opened up right now. Yeah,
wow.
it's really crazy. I don't know what's going on. 20 was kind of not good for me, but now it's really good.
See, I was on 20 sideband most of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I switched over to 40. Made a few contacts there. 40 was even busier than 20. And I switched up to 15 for a little bit, like a minute, just to tune around, and I didn't hear much, but I probably should have stayed on there because it was more open. But yeah, it was my solar panel worked great. Let's go with that. Actually, hang on. So I have this I just charged my battery. I have this Rich Solar 100-watt solar panel. I think I was talking about it in the live chat last week that Will Prowse suggested. Mm-hmm. This thing was kicking butt.
Yeah.
I used I looked at my watt meter. I used a slightly over 15 amp hours today in 6 hours, which is actually, I'm surprised that it didn't use more. And this solar panel, I got probably at least 14 amp hours back from it. So no more than that. I charged my battery at 1 amp, and I put in 44 minutes into my battery, into my 20 amp hour BioNO.
That's pretty good. That's great.
That's very good.
So
I was basically operating for free.
Ryan Payton is asking in the chat, who is our guest? My guest is K8MRD Radio Stuff of YouTube fame. If you are not already following Mike, make sure you go subscribe to him. And I don't know how many videos I'm on now. I think this is my 3rd live stream today because we had 2 crashes now. But whatever I end up doing with all these videos, I might compile them, but I don't know that anybody wants to see hobbled. I'll put them in a playlist or something like that. But we'll get Mike in the description. So yeah, thanks Mike for hopping on. You want to throw some info out about your channel for anybody watching?
Sure. My name is Mike. My YouTube channel is K8MRD Radio Stuff, the most creative name on YouTube. And the ironic thing about what we're talking about is I pretty much focus on portable operations, parks on the air, portable antennas, batteries, radios, all that stuff. And some people have said I'm okay at it. But today was just not good.
The
but
okayest
it sounds
radio
like it's not
operator.
good for everyone. I am the okayest guitarist in the world, and I'm the okayest portable radio operator. So if you want to learn about how to do portable operations, obviously watch Josh and Bob and everyone, Jason. But I do that too. So K8MRD Radio Stuff on YouTube. Just YouTube K8MRD and you'll find me.
You do a lot of parks on the air, which I think is getting real popular these days. So that's a good for
It
anybody.
is stupid popular.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
For anybody interested, definitely check out Mike.
Thanks, Tim B, for the sub. That was sub just came across my screen. So
Bing.
yep, it wasn't my mom.
It was.
Is Don
Yeah.
is Don in the house?
Yes,
Not,
Don is in the house.
5SKT.
Don
But,
is
Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Is he here?
Don has got a broken record syndrome. He's talking about how good 6 meters is right now.
Don N5SKT. Yes, I did use my DX Commander Expedition today. I just saw that.
Oh yeah, I've got an expedition in a box. I've got to open it up. I'm very excited to crack into that now that I got the Step IR on the roof. That's my
And
next-
I know a guy who did a great build video on it, a series of build videos. I think his call sign was K8MRD or something. I don't know.
I'll make sure to check him out.
He's an idiot.
I'm loving 20 meters FT8 right now. It's packed. It's still wicked packed.
That's great. I took my I took my 7300 out last night because I'm using that for field day, and I put the G90 in its place. So that's what I'm looking at right now, and I have not set that up for digital at all. So I can't play with you, but it looks really funny sitting here.
What's that? What looks funny?
The G90. I put the G90 where my 7300 goes.
You took the 7300 out though, right? Was that your?
Yes.
Interesting. And how did that do in the field adjacent to other radios that were operating? Did you have problems with like crossband noise or anything like that?
Not as much. You're gonna have that if you don't have filters.
Mm-hmm.
So 40 and 20 were kind of like not jiving. Wow, there's a lot of thunder out. So last year during field day, one of the guys had an 891.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a 7300, an Elecraft K3, and a Flex something or other, and a 991A. We won't talk about the 991. That's the 6 meter, so who cares? But the guy on the Flex is the guy with the big motorhome, and he's the CW guy.
Uh-huh.
And all he was doing the entire weekend was complaining that he could hear the station on 20 meters because he was on the 991. Now, I don't know if he was just crying because he's more elite than we are.
Right.
So we decided to take all 7300s or better this year, but then the human malware of ours came, but we all just happen to have 7300s now.
So, did you just do 6 meters on the 7300 then? Or somebody did?
Yeah, we made Eric K at ERS had the 991, and he had a linked dipole. I think it was the Soda Beams. It did 80 through everything, but then he had I didn't look at it, but it was he called it like a homebrew version of that crank IR that you have.
Oh yeah, there's a guy who makes kind of homebrewish build of that antenna. Wait, the crank IR, right? The vertical.
The one that Jason broke, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. We'll see how
Yes.
that video turns out.
I want to see it.
Well, he's using it, so I think they got it straightened out. He was using it
good.
today. I couldn't
duct
work him
tape.
either. I couldn't get I couldn't get Jason. Actually, I couldn't get both Jasons, who are kind of like equidistant from me in different directions.
Wow. Jason Ham Radio TV, is that far from you?
Like pretty close between Texas is further away than Northern California, but Northern California is far away.
Wow.
I mean, you got to
guess
think, right? It's like take California and put it on its side. How far away is that? Is that Texas?
Yeah.
Or to Texas? Kinda.
Pretty
Probably
close.
get you to El Paso at least.
Yeah. You might have taken a wrong turn in Albuquerque, though. You never know.
Yeah, and ended up in Las Cruces.
Yeah. I think I got as far as Idaho. Didn't get far at all. Maybe Connecticut, the Carolinas, Georgia. Georgia was probably the farthest south, I feel. Maybe I got Alabama, Mississippi, kind of the east of the Mississippi, and really nothing else. So
I'll pull up my scores here so far. So here's my on the stream. Ay, OBS is chugging. I got out there, but not as happy and far as I wanted to be. Oh gosh, OBS. I select something and I'm like, yes, I want to move this element, and then it's like, okay, you want to move this one as you start moving it. Never mind. It's very frustrating. But yeah, I got out there a bit. I did get into Canada. That always makes me happy when I get Canada.
Nice.
I didn't get Hawaii though, I think, which is kind of usually pretty easy for me. I don't think I got Hawaii at all so far.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about Hawaii today. I got West Virginia. I didn't even get Ohio. I got
How
Illinois,
do you not get
Indiana.
Ohio?
Some other guys did, but
You're so close.
let's see. I got Pennsylvania. I don't think I got New York. I didn't get New Jersey. I got Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, Arkansas, Missouri. Idaho, I said. That's about it.
Yeah.
Illinois, Indiana, West Virginia. Yeah. So, I mean, it's some different states. I feel I don't think I had 2 QSOs from the same state, so that's a plus.
Oh, I definitely had multiple QSOs from Colorado. Colorado was like on fire.
Nice. I usually get 1 or 2 Colorados when I'm out portable.
Yeah.
There's always someone there. That's kind of typically as far west as I'll get on an activation. But I'm only out there for like an hour, so.
Right.
But yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens tomorrow, and maybe there'll be some salt water poured on the ground while I sleep tonight. Propagation. So I don't know.
Oh, was Dave? Somebody in the chat was saying, "Did I get?" Or was Don? Don, was Dave Kassler out there? I didn't see Dave. I know I would have recognized that call sign for sure.
I got Minnesota too. I forgot that state.
I think I got Minnesota. I don't remember. So far though, it's been all right. I mean, most of my contacts are all on digital, so it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty confident in that area. And I'm working from home, so I'm already comfortable with my station.
Yeah, there's definitely that. And I'm comfortable working portable. I mean, I work
know you
portable.
Are, yeah.
I don't ever hardly call CQ from home. I'll play FT8 or I'll chase DX, but I don't just get on the air at home and call CQ. I don't care to rag chew and whatnot. But you know, portables, like that's my element. At home is like, well, you know, whatever. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I should I just see. I don't want to go through all the rigmarole to set up my call sign and log into whatever field day and all that stuff. I want to just stick with the. That's why I'm not operating from home. It's easy for me to take my radio inside. It's 3 wires, but
Right.
that's just one more thing to carry out tomorrow too, though. But yeah, who cares? Still a lot of fun.
How far are you from your operating location?
About 17 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh no, not bad at all.
Not
So
bad.
I got to stop in the morning and get some gas, and then on my way. And now that I feel more positive about tomorrow, because I'm just going to set up the DX Commander Expedition, the antenna that I'm comfortable with. I wasted easily an hour and a half messing with the other DX Commander because I don't have it. It's not right. I didn't heat glue any of that stuff. Everything was electrical tape, and it was not the day for that antenna to shine. I know it will, but the Expedition, I can set that thing up in 15 minutes and be done. So I already took a bunch of stuff out of my gear boxes and bags and stuff just to lighten my load. Tomorrow is going to be more streamlined, more efficient, and I think I'm just going to have to plow through all the QRM and just keep calling CQ and making it happen. So
Yeah. Minnesota calling right now at -1. Holy smokes, that's
nice.
I'll take that. Let's see if I get them. North Texas has been trying to hit me too. A couple of them.
Oh, maybe it's Jason.
No,
he's in South Texas, isn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's call sign's not right for him. I think he's operating a club call or something.
What is a boo-boo bus? Yeah, that's you.
I don't know what a boo-boo bus is. Oh, an ambulance. Is that an ambulance?
Oh. That would make sense.
Ambulamps.
A wambulance?
Got Arizona. Hey, K Booty's in the house. All right, K Booty, stick in there. Hold on, man. Don't go away. I'll try and wrap up this QSO and knock out of contact with you.
Yeah, can you hurry up that 15 seconds?
Yeah, hold on. Let me move to FT4. Double the rate. FT4 was not hot for me either. Pretty quiet.
That's on a different frequency, isn't it? Or is it the same?
Yeah, it's 80.
Oh, okay.
14.080. All right, K Booty, here we go.
I have not done anything digital at field day other than watch it.
Oh, really? No digital.
Nope. Well, this is only my 3rd field day.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm still new at Hammer. I was licensed in 16, so.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I feel like you've come a long way.
I feel that way too, but there's only one day for field day, and digital is not my main thing. You know, like if I'm sitting at home after work, try some sideband. If I'm bored, I'll hop on FT8, but it's not my go-to. I wish JS8 call was more active, because that's a pretty neat mode. But at the same time, that's kind of like rag chewing, and
right.
You know, I just want your 5.9 in Michigan. See you later.
That's right.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
I mean, that is what FT8 was designed for, is to just be.
Yes, I do like chasing the grids, though. I have a grid map, and I mark them when I get them. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's kind of neat.
Like physical,
that's
a physical grid map.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Here.
Leia says I love rag chewing. I don't really. I don't do a lot of rag chewing. I mainly do digital, I would say, just to kind of see how I'm getting out there, and then I'll hop onto HF to just make contacts, and I'll just kind of like do the nice exchange, and then I'll just get out.
Some people love talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oddly enough, not really a talker.
That's kind of interesting, is that like a lot of the people who get up on HF, they just like are on it, and they talk and talk and talk, and we can't get in edgewise if you're trying to make a contact. I mean specifically like making on radio. I don't mean on YouTube. I rag chew on YouTube. We're rag chewing right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I mean like on the radio.
Yeah, no, I'll hear some guys and they'll be talking, and sometimes I'll just listen to it in the background, but
yeah,
I'm not the kind of guy to be like, comment, like let them have their conversation. If it's an interesting comment, I might, or conversation, I might, but that hasn't happened in a while.
That's where you're like, comment.
When I'm at home, I listen for DX or Parks on the Air stations. I try and work them. POTA.us. That'll get you to the spotter page. And yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. What was it? The comment of like, actually, let me educate you all on what you're doing wrong there. I don't really do that. I don't either. I just hop in there to be like, hey, how's it going?
Well, it's not even like that type of comment, but it's like when I first was licensed, when I first got my general, I would hear people talking, and they'd just be coming in really loud. So I'd just be like, comment. And I'd be like, hey guys, sorry to break up your conversation, but you're coming in really great here, and I just wanted to make a quick contact with you because I'm new and whatever. And they were very welcoming anytime I did that, but I guess I just don't listen to the conversations long enough to see what they're talking about.
Hey,
plus a lot of it's about the weather.
Rhea is watching the stream right now. She just commented, work me for New Jersey on WAS, Workdale State. So if everybody needs New Jersey, check out Rhea. She's on the air right now. Rhea, are you doing FT8 or are you doing single sideband right now? Let me know. Who's this? Oh, -20. All right, -20. I got to cut the line on you. Sorry. I'm throwing the fish back to the ocean. Oh, a lot of... no, actually, I take that back. Just the last two stations were -20. I feel like this is just like my normal kind of operations, except for the single sideband portion, just like longer today. Yeah. Like just more of it.
Sometimes it takes that long on FT8. I was working FT8 like 2 or 3 days ago and just calling, and I'm seeing frequencies and signals, and they're just not coming back to me. So sometimes it just goes that way.
I have a feeling that there were a lot of people on FT8 this year that aren't normal FT8 users, and that they were having some trouble.
Well, it is 2020, so everything that can go wrong is going to.
Right, for sure.
Yeah. You've got the flood of 1 Delta. You've got people on FT8, which is not a problem at all. People are getting on the air. That's the goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a positive. It's absolutely a positive. So if you need to use this as a learning experience, go ahead. That's what amateur radio is about. It's about experimenting. So I'll never fault someone for that. They should just answer my call instead.
That's right.
So anyway, I gotta let you go, dude. It's 11:15 here, and
you take it easy. I'm gonna keep
eat and shower and sleep and get up at probably 6:30 tomorrow.
All right, good for you.
So
good for you.
Good for you. All right,
man. You have fun out there. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for having me. All right, bro,
thanks for being on. See you.
How do I end this? All right, we'll see.
I'll end it. I'll hang up on you. See you, Mike. That was cool. Thanks, Mike, for hopping on. That was pretty impromptu. So impromptu, it killed the stream. So that's great. I don't even know. Like, there's so many videos now. I'm going to put them in a playlist and just title it Field Day 2020. YouTube apparently once you even if the screen app crashes, it ends the stream. What it used to do back in the day, back in the day, a year ago, it would run blank. It would run blank tape basically. People watching live would see nothing, and that allowed you kind of a grace period to get back online and back in the stream. And then when you ended the stream, it would cut those blank portions out. That's how YouTube used to work. I don't know why they think this is a better idea, but it is not better. It is not preferred. Oh, somebody jumped into my spot because I wasn't transmitting. My bad. K Murder is that the official? Did my wife say that? That's what my wife refers to Mike as. K Murder. K Merds is what she calls him occasionally. Jim Anthony says there is an option to choose what happens if you disconnect in the live studio portion of YouTube. There is? Why didn't they just leave it at what I had? I had it set up that way, and then when they changed to the new studio, they decided to change that, I guess. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I don't even know where I'm live streaming right now. It's not even... It's probably some, like, crazy video. I should rename it. Let me go do that right now. There it is. What are we calling this one? Multi-stream. Great. That is garbage. Field Day 2020 Part 3. I guess I'll rename Part 2 to Electric Boogaloo, just in case. All right, who do we get? We got Texas. Thank you for Tejas. Appreciate it. No, it is not made for children. Okay. Unlist live stream. No. I don't see the option that you're speaking to. Jim Anthony, I don't see the option. I would like to turn on that option now so I never have this problem again. Did Rhea reply? Did I miss it? Let me see. Rhea. No, I didn't get a reply. I don't have that option on, auto stop. It's off right now. So it's still dying. Something's not right. Anyway, just a little bit of frustration. It happens. I'll sort out the names of all these tomorrow or when I end the stream some point today. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 8 o'clock. When did I start? 10:30? I don't know that I can go for the full 12 hours, but we'll see. I did it on 2018. I am making it into Maine. Who's this station in Maine? W5KF is getting me at a -10. Let's work the QSO, man. Come on. Does it show me his bearing? Show me his bearing. Azimuth 55. All right, I'm gonna rotate a little bit to get a little more into mainland. Congrats on Aged Bat Dad. Just got into, made his first FT8 contact. Congrats. DB Cooper has repeated the same thing, that HRO is afraid of the China virus. One, the China virus is kind of a messed up term. Two, it's actually killing people, so, you know. And then three, they do drive up. You can make an order online. You can call them, and the order will be waiting for you when you show up, and they'll drop it off into your car. In fact, that's what I did. I didn't even have to get into my car. They brought it out for me, and I headed on my way. Oh, HRO is open in Delaware, so there you go. Yeah, curbside is what I did, which is great. I mean, it's great that I got the things I need, but not great because, you know, I like going into HRO and hanging out. Oh, cool. We're going to get deers. Yes. All right, I will rotate my antenna for deers. Let's go, deers. Uh-oh. They're a negative 23 to me, though. I did rotate the beam, though, so let's see. I hope I can get Disneyland. Every time a stream crashes, we lose 100 people. So we started out at 430, then 330, now 230. If we crash again, we're just going to be 130. That's how you know the real diehard fans. Thank you all for watching, by the way. I appreciate it. Joe Parker saying, yeah, that's my club. The Deers is the Disney Emergency Amateur Radio Service. Or the Disney Ears is what it is. Cool. We got Disneyland in the log. Nope, I already got them. Boop boop. There we go. KD7 MPA. What's my QSO rate? 33. Woo. 110 digital contacts. I will take that to the Amateur Radio Bank. Covain has been watching since 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's some commitment there. That's like 11 my time. So thank you. Appreciate that. Followed me through two crashed out streams. And Drake Michael, very similar. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. KD7 MPA. Come on, man. Looks like he turned his beam, went from a negative 19 to a negative 8. Chris C asks, how much power am I running? 400 watts. Daniel Morales asks, what are y'all doing? I am working on Field Day, which is always the fourth weekend in June, where we try to make as many contacts as possible in a given period. Let's see. Looks like W4KEK is transmitting on my frequency. He might be on the even side. Levi asks, am I on 6 meters? No. What? I'm on 20 meter digital. I'm on 20 meter FT8. Thomas Shia asks, what preamp am I using on the 7B? I'm using a Cloud Lifter into a Focusrite Scarlett 4i4. Oh my gosh, Andy Cowley, take it easy. 4 a.m. Wow. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching. I have jungle selected on WSJTX. Jungle color scheme. Matthew Self, can I use Grid Tracker without digital modes? I just want to use a visual mapper. No, not really. The reason why Grid Tracker does such a good job at what it does is because it is taking data off of PSK Reporter and displaying it and using what's in my log as far as contacts I've worked and counties I've heard. So these are all blue counties that I haven't actually got in my log yet, but they're all stations I've heard. So I could work them at some point. But it doesn't work for voice modes. Francisco Torres is asking what logger do I use? I use N3FJP. And it works for me. It's simple. N3FJP, it works for me. There you go. Put that in the ad copy. Yeah, digital modes are kind of like gaming. I mean, ham radio in general is kind of like gaming when you're talking about a contest or something like a contest, like Field Day. I don't need these on anymore. Mike is gone. Sean Cowdrey, that is I like that. He says I'm gonna go shake up another Manhattan. I like Manhattans. Manhattans are pretty good. Looks like all our content creators are really busy right now. Otherwise, I'd try and pull somebody else in. Oh, Mark Wolf works for PlayStation but doesn't game. I guess that might be why you're good at your job. Oregon's coming off the side of my beam. We'll see if I can get him, but you're a negative 23 to me. Oh, Felix with the Lagavulin. That's also a really good call. Lagavulin makes some good stuff. Not for everybody. I know a lot of people that can't handle it, but... Oh, and then he just nails it. Negative 21, closing the QSO down. Way to go. That was great. N0OF in Kansas. Let's go for that. You're at a negative 1 to me, so that's awesome. I'm definitely not being nice to this amp. I will say that. I'm going... It's starting to look a little wonky, though. Not the amp, but like the meters. I had more grid current going, and kind of the plates and grids were even, right, centered, but now the plate's starting to come up and the grid's coming down, so I might have to adjust it a little bit. Oh yeah, I got some more power out. A little tune there. A little tune. My buddy used to, where he might still, was racing S2000s, and he would get sponsored by tire companies because he'd swap his tires out like in almost every race. And so basically I'm thinking like ham radio operators get sponsored for tubes for their amps because, you know, they're just going to drive the amp so hard that you're going to have to swap out tubes every once in a while. That's the kind of sponsorship we need. Mark Wolf says he races a Miata. Yeah, I think the buddy of mine he was racing Miatas for a little while. Now he races F2000 or S2000s. I am running the AL811H, the Ameritron amp. Wyatt Law, just get a solid state amp, no tubes. I'll probably blow up a solid state amp, I assume. I seem to be far more likely to accidentally put the wrong band on the wrong setting for the same antenna or same amp and just blow it up. NZ0F. Couldn't make the contact, man. You kind of disappeared on me. Mark Wolf. His name's Matt. The guy that I was talking about. Joseph, thanks for picking up an HRCC Field Day 2020 t-shirt. Appreciate it. Just a reminder too, those I think those are going to be limited. I think they're the stock of those is not going to be available after Field Day. So if you're interested, pick one up. hamtactical.com. Let's for the funsies, let's pull up is this it? No. No, this is it. Okay. I want to see what it looks like in the last 24 hours. there's where I've been picked up in the last 12 hours. Pretty decent. And Ham Tactical, again, this is what we're talking about. If you scroll down to Field Day 2020, there's our collection that my wife has put together for Field Day, which is pretty cool. She did a great job. Thank you, Leia. Francisco Torres, yeah, I'm probably going to be on 20 meters for a while. I don't see a reason to change right now. I'm right at the gray line. You can see there a little sliver. I'm not going to get into an argument, DB Cooper. Call it whatever you want. Just don't expect that I'll be happy about it or other people will be happy about it. People don't have to like the words you choose. You're free to choose them, but awesome. Man, what's my QSO rate? 27, so it's dropped a bit. 29 in the last 60 minutes. Age Bat Dad. I am Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu. All right, another Missouri. A lot of 1Ds. You know what? Let's look at this. So I got 1D, 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 1E, 1D, which E is home station, but 2E, 1D, 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 5A. That's the first club I've seen in a little bit. 1D. They're all Ds, man. Everybody's staying at home. I mean, I'm not surprised. David, thanks for getting a Team HRCC Field Day 2020 shirt. That's awesome. Thanks. I'm definitely getting the thank you shirt for sure. That is definitely right up my alley. I love the the plastic white bag with the thank you across it. Okay, Leia ordered me the shirt. Good. My hints were were heated. This is my radio mic. Gary Cullen asks, "Can you talk to your radio mic?" Hello, radio mic. How are you today? Have you had fun? Have you had fun on field day? I have had fun. Thank you for being here with me today. There you go. I like my radio mic. Yeah, but the mic I use for the stream is the same that I pipe into the radio. I just split it out of the audio interface. Yeah, when you name a mic, Mike, that's a move. Kansas. Is that no, Kentucky. Do I have Kentucky? I don't know that I got Kentucky. Thank you for Kentucky. Let's make that happen. You're a -2 to me, so that should be an easy one. I should probably not move my antenna while I'm trying to wrap up this QSO. I won't touch it again. Let's make it happen. There we go. Slowly migrating back northeast. I really need to get the ones. I always... Gary Cullen, that was funny. Thank you. Yeah, I have Illinois. But no, I'll take all the points, man. Go for it. Jump in there. I'm calling CQ. I'm taking everybody. I do want to get back to Northeast, though, because I need to get some ones. I'm really lacking. I'm always lacking in ones. If you think about it, Southern California is the opposite of the one states. Aged Bat Dad, you're far enough away that it shouldn't be a problem what way you're polarized. Clayton Sanchez says 446 is full of life in Huntington Beach. I bet. Matthew Self, I did get on 10 meters. It was dead. I got on around noon today. Which I gotta mention that 6 meters and 10 meters in Southern California, I've never had any kind of DX experience on those bands. I can work up and down California a little bit with them, but that's about it. I got some on 10, but they were all in California. They were all like ground wave, local to me. Oh, we got some chat messages on Grid Tracker. WE5 MAG. He's seeing LA stations right now. Very good. Well, give me a call. I'm calling CQ. Mark Wolf called Florida from San Diego on FT8 10 meters. That's pretty good. I saw Colombia and Brazil on 6 meters today. You probably don't want to hear that, though. Maybe it's just me because I've got mountain ranges by me. I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't really affect it, but it seems to. The DX Commander has become a living, like, not myth is the wrong word, but just, like, the amazing capabilities of the DX Commander has just, it's been amazing. David R., thank you for the Team HRCC Field Day 2020 shirt. That's awesome. Thanks for picking one up at hamtactical.com. Gary Cullen says, I thought ham radio would be busy. It's really busy. Are you kidding me? All these little tick marks above my head, all these things here are all stations that are hearing me. All here is all the stations that are listening and transmitting. And the waterfall here, all these little yellow blocks are all transmitting stations. And it's only one side of the conversation. I'm talking at the same time the other side's going on. Dude, ham radio is packed right now. Packed. Mike Knapp, I love that comment. You can't separate the antenna from the man who created it. Both are awesome. I agree. Dude, Cal is super cool. He is so funny. And his stories he tells and the things he does, fantastic. He's exactly what ham radio needs, particularly on YouTube. Great ambassador of the hobby. He's got a great attitude. How do you get the map to show those tick marks? So Grid Tracker is what I'm using. And you need to click. I'll show you. Where's my mouse? You need to click this button, PSK Spots. I'm clicking control right over it. My mouse is on top of it. PSK Spots. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted to happen. There you go. Yeah, he's got a good British accent. I mean, you know, I'm rating British accents here, but of the British accent tiers, is this a good one? I sometimes think, like, if people like hop into my streams and they don't know what's going on and they look at the screen, like they look at all of this, they're just like, what is even happening? So for those of you that are watching and have never seen this before, those that, like, you know, watch this after the fact, there's a lot going on. I appreciate that. So I'm almost officially 100 QSOs over what I got in voice on digital. Digital has just been... Am I doing the hacks? Am I hacking? I'm a computer hacker? No. Particularly, seriously, my QSO rate went back up in the last 30 minutes. Definitely FT8 when we hit gray line on 20 meters. It didn't disappoint me. It's been awesome for the last month or so. I'll give it a shot on this Washington. Ooh, nice truck there. Very cool. ME4EJJ. You're kind of off an angle on my beam, but we'll give it a shot. Computer, what is it? Hackerman? Hackerman. What is it? How did he do it? I don't remember. Like this Hackerman. He had like a keyboard. Mark Johnson, I apologize. Sorry about that. What do you win? Nothing. This is not a contest for winning something. It's just purely to have fun on radio because there's so many people that are active at the time. You can get more QSOs than you've like ever gotten before, really. Which for sure we have. Fame and glory, Leia says. Fame and glory. She's not wrong. Doing it for the fame and glory. Okay, we just hit 100 QSOs above that which I did on single sideband. Ay, ay, ay. Brian Zoab, totally enjoy your content, and as a beginner just listening around for now, would you kindly review the Wouxun KG-UV9D Plus? I don't have one. I apologize. KW0MSP, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let's make that contact. Make that happen. Oop. It's funny, I can't get a transmission out. It's so busy on 446. Is dead as a doornail. Interesting. Clayton Sanchez. That's very interesting. Oh, I realized my I realized something about my stream. My little subscribe to button is floating over the top of... There you go. Man, we're moving right now. New Jersey's now popping in. Lando Calrissian says, well, I got to see my stupid mug on your stream, so life goal achieved. I'm assuming that was your face that popped up on the last one. That's great. Yeah, I'm wondering what tomorrow's going to be like. Because it's opening up, but at the same time, you know, you got to remember, I work, right? I come home, I'll turn my computer on, turn my radio on, check out what's going on in FT8 on a lot of days of the week. And it's been great at night, so I knew it would be. I just needed to get to that point, and we're here now. So, Tan Hat, I finally figured out FT8 after listening to you most of the day. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I'm making contacts. Well, okay, you're doing it. Yeah, that's awesome. Don and everybody else that's talking about VHF, UHF. That's super cool that you're getting You're getting contacts out. They got a high on the Twitch side. Hey, what's up, Twitch? We only got 20 people watching over there, but thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Sean Cowdrey, I have my antenna out of my attic. I'm only seeing 2 to 4 calls on 20 meters each. Ooh, that's not right. I mean, you can see my waterfall is just jam-packed. Glenn Morrison asks, can you please do a live stream on setup and how to APRs to the ISS? Yeah, I can actually. That's something that's been on my list. In fact, let me pull up my, not my notepad. That's not going to do it. I've got show notes that I keep on Google. Not show notes, show ideas, among other things. That's a good one, though. I definitely need to do that. I realize we'll probably never have a better FT8 than what we're having right now this year. I've gotten to the point now that I can add the list here. So ISS APRS setup. Okay, it's in. I got it. I was going to say, I don't think we'll ever have this good of a go on digital modes again in future field days, because Class D stations won't be allowed to work Class D stations for points. So it's going to be, you're going to have to go outside. I have no problem running portable FT8, but at the same time, I've got power behind my station. That I may not drag out into the field. Clayton Sanchez says, I would like to see you do a video about grounding your equipment properly, the ones that need it and when it needs it. So that's a great, it's a great idea. There is a Patron Picks episode that's going to be, I believe, next weekend, which is that July 4th? Is my live stream on July 4th? Huh. I think that's going to win. The patrons are picking which topic I will be doing a video on, and I'm pretty sure that that's the one that's going to win. Yep. Is that next Saturday or the following Saturday? That's next Saturday. The only 77, if you're talking about HF, the DX Commander is a fantastic antenna to start out with if you can put it up. The problem that people find themselves, myself included, with a vertical is that The DX Commander requires radials, which are wires that run along the ground. Nothing wrong with radials. Nothing wrong with making a vertical antenna. In a lot of cases, a vertical antenna will likely be able to be set up better in most suburban environments, stuff like that, than like a dipole would be. So great antenna. You just have to make sure that you have the space to put in the appropriate amount of radials. Don, right on. Wait, did we just work? We did. Right on. I was getting you at your best was a -12, so pretty good job. The Killer Spud, you are correct. You can cheat radials, but again, you're better off with all of them. Mark Wolf, great question. Okay, what's the problem with radials? My DX Commander is set up for a 10 by 16 foot area on the side of my house. One, I don't have a 10 foot by 16 foot area on any part of my home except for my front yard, which I could ask the wife about that. She is watching this right now. Maybe we'll get an answer from her. Two, I've got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they would not leave that thing alone if I put it up. Yeah, there's Leia. I am sure my boys would love to run around the antenna and then break it. Dawn, yes, Dawn, I have an expedition. I have an expedition in a box right behind this green screen that I haven't set up yet because I was working on the Step IR. It is next on my list. Actually, it's probably second on my list of antennas to look at. Yeah, exactly. That's a negative Ghost Rider from my wife on that one. Again, I'm not taking anything away from the DX Commander. I think it's great. I hope no one is taking that from me at all. Not at all. It's like multi-band vertical antenna. Works great. For the question that was asked, would it be good to start off with yet? Yes, it would be fantastic because you're not going to get frustrated. And yeah, get yourself a 100 watt radio to, have some fun with that. I'm going to have to use the restroom here shortly. Woo! 8:30. Should I buy a DX Commander Expedition and just walk around with that? Yes, fully built, extended, walk around, sticking off your back. Use like an Alice pack frame and just drag the radials behind you. You should definitely do that. No, but you can't. You can go portable with that for sure. Can I reply from here? Should I use one? Yes, Mook's Tube. Yes, absolutely. 1D DX. Try to call me. Keep up in the chat with me. I'm paying attention. Try to work me right now, and if it doesn't work, I will turn the beam and I'll try to get down to you in Australia. I'm sure if I turn, you're coming off the backside of my beam and you're hearing me. So if I flipped it around, it would be a lot better. Black Shark 1213. Congratulations on getting your general. Thank you for being out here with us and having fun. Hopefully you got to play a little bit of field day. Yeah, Mook's Tube. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll take some DX. Yeah, let me know how you do getting it set up. Remember to make sure you're on tab 1 of the messages here, right underneath the enable text button. You got to be using that. JMoto89 recently passed his technician exam. Any suggestions for a new ham? Figure out what's going on in your community and get on the air in those areas. If there's a repeater, you know, I always remind people it's kind of inevitable that you would buy an HT for one of your first radios. So get out there on an HT, figure out what works for you, and listen a lot, scan around, find repeaters that are active, and see if you can start talking to people on there. That'd be a good place to start. Oh, good. 1958 John Deere 620 said actually works some on 40 and 80. Very good. Very good. Tennessee. I don't have many contacts from Tennessee, so thank you. Peter Suckland, or Suckland? Peter Suckland. Anyway, I am not transmitting voice. I'm doing FT8, which is all this stuff that's around me right now. John Deere is in Maine? Oh, yeah. Very good. I can't really... I'm very low confident that I'll be able to hit Maine on 40 with my dipole. I would need the beam. Oh, Mark Wolf, thank you. So Aged Bat Dad, if you go to the DX call and you type in Kilo India 6 November Alpha Zulu right here, and then you click on this button that says Generate Standard Messages, and you reply back with your call, you can aim directly at me. 20 is quieting down in Nevada, says Ham Radio Guy. Well, that's bad news for me. There we go. KE4RX. Tennessee, got it. Very good. I did not update WSJTX. I'm still running 212. I'm calling CQ right now. If you see my call sign, just double click it. If you see KI6NAZ on the left-hand side window, just double-click it. Did I get Wyoming? I didn't. Ugh. Wyoming's always a tough one, too. is 2.0 still allowed for WSJTX? I got New Jersey. I don't have Maine. Nope. KF5 zap. Looks like we completed that QSO. if that's somebody in the chat. Oh, cool. 1958 John Deere 620 says, work me back in 19. Yeah, but work me right now for field day. I'm curious. I'm going to flip around. Okay, I'll flip around after this call. Ooh, nice station. Look at that. That's a cool little picture. WA0TJT. You should do... my wife is telling me what to do right now in the chat. You should do a show where you list things that sound inappropriate outside of ham radio, but totally normal in ham radio. Yeah, just gotta lube up the whip. Just gotta get my whip grease out, lube up the whip. I'm kidding, of course. South Carolina at -7. See, that's pretty cool. Still hot, man. We're still getting east. Work me right now. My wife says... Okay, guys, I gotta end the stream. I'm sorry. My wife has made a commandment. I must go. Work me right now. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, something South Carolina. Let's see if we can do it. That's very funny, Leia. You're a funny person. Rotate to the right position. Yeah. Oh, it's still there. Okay, let's see. -6 now. Right on. N0NKA. Thanks for... Really enjoyed the QSO. Thanks. Yeah, we're moving right along. 30... Still about 30 QSOs in the last 30 minutes. And we got Southern Southern. I keep saying Southern Carolina, like that's a thing. South Carolina. Let me go to the restroom, and then I'm gonna swing the beam to Australia. So Australian stations, hang on. Get your 1D DX ready here. Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Oh, New Hampshire? Oh, New Hampshire's there? Oh, my lord. I already got New Hampshire, though, I think. Wait, he can't do... Wait, so... Can you do 20? Australia can do 20? Alright, I'm gonna rotate. Rotating, hold on. How's it going, everybody on Facebook? K1TIG, I hit you. Olivia? I am not working Olivia right now. Not that I dislike Olivia, but I'm not working it. All right. Okay, I'm pointing to Australia for field day. Standing by to rotate down under. More things that are ham radio related that are not great. Oh, cool. Cheers from Bahrain. That's right. Very cool. Thank you for watching. All right, let's see what happens to Grid Tracker when I start calling out here. So you're Southern California in the upper right, and Australia is down here. Australia. There we go. That's a better shot. Now I'm just getting California. There's a Baofeng. He's got a Baofeng. Aged Bat Dad, take it easy. Yep. Mook's tube. Yep. Negative dB. Negative 10. Flipping that beam around will do it. Let's see if we can do it, man. Make it happen. Got a LA station there. It doesn't really make any noise, the rotor. Norman Miller is asking about rotating the beam. I don't think Australia can do 20 meters. They can if they have the right privileges. I am drinking The Shell House sparkling hard cider. It's basically Trader Joe's White Claws. W4Y off the back of my beam into Tennessee. SDG? I don't have SDG, so I'll take it. Did somebody see Eric? Did I miss it? I'm not seeing the Australian station. Oh, right. Renee Vandervelde. You got it. Australia won't be able to hear you until you flip the antenna upside down. Yes. It needs to be upside down polarized. Flying Squirrel VE7 ODA, you are going strong, man. Take this money and buy some nicotine pills. Thanks. I did. I rotated it. Oh, no, I rotated it. It rotates clockwise. Had to is a weird thing to say, though. Had to. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like... Yeah, I'm not hearing the Australian station. Sorry about that. Yeah, if anybody is actually copying me in Australia or anywhere, give me a... Whoop, wrong way. What did I just do? What is this? Echo graph. I don't want that. Shouldn't matter, Mookstu. Vertical shouldn't matter. It's just about me hearing you more than anything. If I can't, though, that's, you know. But you're hearing me, so, you know, we're most of the way there. Maybe we'll get there in the future. Yeah, remember, it doesn't really matter if you're vertical or horizontally polarized when we're covering this amount of distance because it's getting it on the ionosphere and bouncing, and that removes all that kind of stuff. All right, flipping the antenna back around. Oh, and North Texas. Hold on, let me flip her around. Go north. Go north. Oh, to Nevada. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put it at 30 because that'll let me hit Europe. Okay, North Texas. Let's see if I can knock this one out. I'm pointed off to get North Texas, but they're hearing me at 0. Or, yeah, there is 0 to me. So, Mookstube, sorry we couldn't make it happen. Sorry about that, man. Well, if you're not hearing me right now, you're probably not going to hear me because this is me transmitting at 30 degrees, so. I did get picked up all the way on the western side of Australia, though, when I was pointed down there. And now I'm starting to get into... Where is that? OD5KU. Where is that? Jeez. The waterfall's still packed, dude. I mean, I don't know if you were all noticing that. It's just jammed packed. Lebanon. Thanks, Mike Knapp. Cayman Islands. Showing up at -11. Hey, anime made it. Happy field day. Hope you had fun out there. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know that I'm actually going to stream tomorrow, believe it or not. VK4 MST is trying to work me. Oh, man. I don't hear him, Tom. I already turned my beam. My wife. My wife. She's very happy that I'm not thinking about streaming. Maybe I'll take Edis or Ben on a hike to a soda. Snag some Washington. They're gray line right now. Oh, my log is not updating, so yeah, I got a couple more. The log window has to be like open for you to see the updates. Oh man, Edison's not. I don't know. Edison's not there yet with the hiking. Ben though, he can't handle it. Even he got bored the last time we did a soda activation. He wasn't having it. Yeah, our sons' names are Ben and Edison. Benjamin and Edison. M. Kruger, what kind of computer system are you running? I'm running a Windows 10 kind of gaming rig. Gaming, it will game, but I just use it for the live streams. And that means it's more than powerful enough to do any kind of ham radio stuff. You don't need a lot to do ham radio. Norfolk Island. VK9. Oh, but he's not doing field day. Yep. Ben and Edison have historical names, if you will. M. Kruger, I live streamed for over a year. Wow, Western Florida, -20 picking me up. I live streamed for over a year on an iMac, a 2011 iMac, so an old one, and it ran ham apps fine. Macs will run WSJTX fine. There's a logging software called Rumlog NG, which is what I would run for logging software. Works fine. Oh, cool. W4TLA is in the chat. Tim Larson, what's up? If I'm not, keep trying. You got me at a low signal because I'm pointed north. I don't have your, well, let's see. Hold on. I don't have your RR73 yet. I didn't get your RR73. Yeah, Mark Wolf, that's a way to go. Just connect a Raspberry Pi to your computer or your radio, and then just use VNA to remote into it to do a headless run into your Mac. What did I say? VPN? VNC. Yeah. Norman Miller, thank you for the super chat. The one thing the 2020 1D stream lacks is Josh telling his kids to go back inside. Missed that. Laugh out loud. Oh no, I'm not. I haven't completed the QSO with you. W4TLA. VNA. Oh, I said VNA. Yeah. Yeah, Halo 1589. Only heard 3 people on Simplex. I should get the general and get on HF. Yeah, I mean, that's when things really start to open up. Unless you're, unless you live in an area like me where there's lots of Simplex. Okay, W4TLA, quick, I pointed my beam at you. Help me wrap this thing up. No, keep it going. Hold on. It should be good in a second. Keep going. I did. I'm swung over to Florida. Peter Suckland, you can technically run a web SDR, listen to FT8 signals, and pipe that with VB audio into the software, which is a free download, WSJTX, on your computer. Mark Wolf, my Step IR does 6 through A4MQ. There we go. All right, hang on, Matt. I want to wrap this up with Tim. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. It does 6 through 20 as a 3-element Yagi with about 12.6 dB of gain, and it does 30 and 40 as a dipole, just a standard dipole. Oh, come on, Timmy. Might have to make your clock 2 seconds behind. Why? Given all she's got, Captain. Yeah, Matt's making it in pretty good. I could probably just do single sideband with Matt. Timmy! HR Reflex. Yeah, I guess you'd have to add a delay. But he's not trying to transmit. He's just trying to copy. But you'd still have to, because the delay would be wrong in the app. The app would be upset. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim. This is a great injustice you've done here tonight. I will never forget this. The app gets very upset. Resetti pops up. He digs a little hole into WSJTX and pops out and yells at you. I blame myself. All right, Matt, here we go. The Rocket Man. You ever want to like really have a fun couple of minutes? Look up Bill Shatner singing Rocket Man. It is What is it shot? In the 70s? It's got to be like the 70s. That is... I mean, Bill Shatner, he chews on all the scenes, like, always, normally. But that song, him singing that song, is just... It's just so crazy. He's, like, making love to the cigarette that he's smoking. There we go. No problem, nailing Matt. See, there you go. There's something that... There's... I give up. No. No way. The Bill Shatner video is not from the 90s. The original, the old one. Not the one from Family Guy. Bilbo Baggins was the 60s, I think. The end of the 60s, early 70s. That's also totally crazy. Tim. Yeah, that is a wild, wild one. Jesse Beeman Jr., thanks for the good content. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, well, it feels like it's starting to slide off a little bit. I'm going to go up to 60 degrees, split the difference. Yeah. Yeah, Sean Weiland, Bill Shatner singing Rocket Man. Yes. Yes. Bill Shatner, it was like an award show, and he came out, and he looks like his bow tie's undone, and he's just disheveled, and he's smoking a cigarette, and there's like a superimposed Bill Shatner head next to Bill Shatner singing, and I believe at one point he looks at himself, and it is crazy. Crazy. Oh, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's as singing as Bill Shatner can get. It's like burning out my flame up here alone, you know, or what's it, burning out something. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. That's almost Christopher Walken. Sorry. I'm not the man they think I am back home. Oh no. No. Because I'm the Rocket Man. But it's like real lounge lizardy the way it's done. It's fantastic. If you haven't, seriously, William Shatner, Bill Shatner, William Shatner, Captain Kirk, James Tiberius Kirk. Also the guy from, what was it, 911? No, Emergency. Was it Emergency? Doesn't matter. I'm Radio Guy. Thank you very much. TJ Hooker, that's right. He was TJ Hooker. He did the real 911. He is a living meme. Yeah. Boston Legal. He was fantastic in Boston Legal. Start talking about Bill Shatner and my QSO rate's going to drop. What the hell? Hold on. I should probably find a new... Things are clearing up a little bit, so I'm going to find a new lane. Yeah, it won't let you because you're not an admin. Let me find the link. Hold on. Or let me find your comment on the link. There we go. I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no. No. I don't see it. I don't see your link. It might have got yeeted. Alright, where's the new home for me? Hang on, WA1NLG. Rescue 911 is so bad, it's great. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. I'm gonna slide down here a little bit. Give me a minute. Is this thing still moving? Did I crash WSJTX? Jeez, my processor's running hot. I might have a. Hopefully, I'm still making it. Yeah, I'm good. But I crashed WSJTX. All right, let's close that for a second. Okay. Oh, and the stream live chat is way behind. Oh my goodness. Radio guy. He had his audio settings wrong. He was just transmitting Shatner on FT8. I don't know why I love that so much. That's funny. That's putting a tear in my eye. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Something happened. Computer's unhappy. I got nothing. Oh, the stream's still going though. Okay, so let me close out all this stuff. What's running? What if I just close this Streamlabs OBS? What will that do? Let me see if it's there's a copy of WSJTX running. That's probably part of your problem. All these Google Chrome things open. Oh wow, when your stream has to end because you can't do digital modes anymore. That's a whole thing. Okay, the processing power is settled down, so that's good. I'll take that. Porn tabs, you wish. Let's open Field Day. Let's get that going real fast. I got quite a lag on the stream there too. I noticed that. I'm gonna refresh this page really quick. Okay, well that caught it up. All right, good. We really need this to run. This is kind of important. Okay. We're fine. Crisis averted. Oh, hang on. I'll get you in there. Hold on. I gotta find a slot. Oh, am I good on my lane? Did nobody take up my lane? Oh, I'm good. Well, thank you, Ham Radio peeps, not jumping in my spot here on 2250. Good. Everything's good. We're back on track. All right, Jason's still going. It's cold and dark, but we are still making contacts. Good for you. Let's see. How many contacts am I at so far? It's not displaying it anymore. Hold on. I am at 166. Yes, in my RFI hunting that I have been doing, I seem to have picked up some kind of ground hum that I don't know if I'll get sorted out before tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Ham Radio TV, what's the call you're working? I'll have a check on 6. One of them guys has a Tar Heel. Oh, cool. W6 VVR, guys. If you hear him, get a contact with him. Ed Sweeney's taking off. Take it easy, man. 7-3. Well, I'm not getting you. K0QLX. Zach Baker, how do I complete an FT8 QSO? I keep getting R. You just keep letting it run. You want to make sure you have auto sequence selected here. Make sure you select auto sequence. Make sure that's checked. Might be starting to die out here. I'm going to stop again and see if my lane's clear. And yeah, make sure you have field day selected. Thank you, Cameron, too, for posting the flattering pictures on the live stream meme chat. Really appreciate that. That's the type of support I expect from an admin. Or a moderator. I know, Mike, but I've got all my gain on 20. I gotta leave my gains on the ground. Oregon. Eastern Massachusetts. Get that contact. Come on. I don't hear you at all. That beam is really focusing your signal east. Your old hex beam didn't do that. No, the hex beam was much wider. What I think is funny, now I'm looking at myself in Cameron's pictures, is that I think he went in. Oh, no. Yeah, he went in and removed the background. So, kudos. There's some time that went into that. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second here. Let's take a look at the waterfall. What made you switch from the hex if it worked? This works better. RC Craft. I think 2 meter on field day is worthless. It depends on where you live because you're limited by line of sight. And sure, there's only going to be so many contacts you can make line of sight within your area. That is true. $20 is still popping. So if you look at my waterfall here down at the bottom, this horizontal space is the waterfall. And right here, this line that's right here is where I've been transmitting on. And so as long as it's me that's transmitting there and only me, then it's great because my signals are getting out. But if somebody's transmitting on top of me, then could potentially get covered up by them. And it makes it more difficult for people to copy me. That's just an FT8 kind of universal thing. Wyatt Law asks, Urban Beam is pretty close to a hex, isn't it? Yeah, because it's a 2-element beam. Two-element beams be like that. All right. It's not field day, but I'll take it. Puerto Rico. Way off the side. Got me at a -24. I don't know if we'll be able to sort that out. Cameron, you didn't have to delete it. Cameron went back and deleted all the images. Puerto Rico is 1DX. No, I know, but they're not running. That person is not running field day mode. They're running regular FT8. And that was a 24 to them. Okay, let's go ahead and try out 40. I think we can try out 40. Oh, he put him back. Oh, he put him back somewhere else. Never mind. Oh, wow. Did he get me? He did. Okay. You are 1DX. Burp. I am a dipole on 40. I identify as a dipole on 40 meters. All right, so we got Puerto Rico. I'll take that DX contact. Thank you very much. Francisco Torres, you did it, buddy. Run field day mode, though. Run field day. You're Puerto Rico. You can run... Yeah, they are PR. I got to go back and edit that. Puerto Rico's actually... let me edit that. Boop, 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 boop. Get that in the log, buddies. Good. All right, so I'm at 144 contacts, digital, 24 on phone. Killing it. I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm not... I feel pretty happy about how the end of as the evening started rolling in, I feel like... Oh, man, you tried for an hour. I wasn't even pointing at you, too. I was pointing at 60 degrees, which is more like Maine. I always try to point at Maine for some reason because it's the hardest thing. Francisco, I'll show you, buddy. Okay, so upper right-hand corner in WSJTX right here under File, you click File, and then you click Settings, right? Settings. That opens up a new window. Go to the Advanced tab, right? Click the Advanced tab. Under Special Operating Activity, you want to check that box, and you want to select ARRL Field Day, and you're going to put in, I'm assuming you're operating from home on mains power, plugged into the wall power, so you're going to run 1D PR for Puerto Rico. Right on, man. Thanks for the contact. Appreciate it. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to 40. Here we go. The antennas. So the 20-meter reflector and director have to retract back into the base, and then the 40-meter has to hit the loop and come around. So that's what's happening right now. In fact, I can show you that. Maybe? Maybe I can show you that? Let's see. Yep. See this flashing 40-meter light? Don't ask me why the focus died again, but That means it's pushing out the elements. My goodness. Man, there's a lot. It's 20 over S9 signal report signals on 40 right now. Holy smokes. I got to adjust myself. I'm so excited. Hold on. I don't even... What is this jigsaw puzzle, like, waterfall here? They're stacked up like Tetris blocks. What's going on? I don't even know where I'm supposed to line up here. This is crazy. I'm not even in a spot yet. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. I don't even have a lane, man. Oh, wait. Whew, that was close. I haven't tuned up my amp yet. Hold on. You gotta give me a minute. Get all antsy in the pantsy, and then I'm gonna burn up my amp. Okay. So fun thing that happened yesterday while I was dealing with RFI, I was tuning up my amp and I set off my smoke alarm in my house. I found out something really interesting. So I'm gonna pick the best one here. Let's go with this one. Whoa, really? New Hampshire, -14? Wait, is that right? That can't be right. I don't think that's right. Yeah, okay, we're good. So I found out something really interesting. My furnace, which is next to my shack here, it's a big metal box, and I sometimes kick it off when I run 20 meters. When I was doing my RFI checks, I was powering everything down, powering on the breakers, and I found out that the furnace was putting out an appreciable amount of RFI. So I took a toroid core and I wrapped it up, and it took out that noise. It drastically reduced it. But then I checked, and my washer dryer, right, all then started putting out even more RFI. So there was some kind of weird protective coupling that was going on. I'm going to switch to the Nevada station real fast. Something. The signals were fighting each other, and the furnace was like protecting me from the dryer's RFI. Don't ask me how it works. I'm not going to make any assumptions, but in fact, is that thing plugged in? Hold on. I'm going to unplug it if it is. I got mad RFI, though. I'll tell you what. On 40. I focused on 20. Turn that thing north again. All right. Turning north. Okay, I am now north. I am technically trying to hit you if you are the Nevada station. You are, right? Yeah. Got it. All right. Who's next? North Carolina with a -19 is not bad, but that's not great either. Oh, there's Matt. -20. Let me. I built the VK5TM noise canceller and it works great. Highly recommended if you're in the city. Oh, the fire alarm's going off. I'm going to back off the power a bit. Hey, Rajaram. Very cool. We got somebody from India watching. Right on. Let's see if Matt can actually hear me, though. I don't know that he can hear me. I don't think he can. Yeah, I'm sure that it's really bad on 40. So, I spent most of my time tracking down RFI, and now I have to deal with the grounding. It's kind of a back and forth game. The smoke alarm's going off again. Okay, I don't think I can do 40. Matt. Maybe I'm not causing that. I don't know that I'm causing that. I smell smoke. Hold on. There's smoke on the house. I know. Oh. You know what I mean? It was something else. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be expensive to do. What was it? Oh my god! Whew. Okay, it wasn't my fault. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Leia left something on pizza on the stove and burnt it. Oh no. I left the door open, and now so I've got the fan blasting like full blast. I apologize. God. So that wasn't me. Okay, I got Matt at a -6. Let me close out Matt really fast. So I believe I can put some more power down now. God, I'm gonna burn the damn house down. In the news today. All right, thanks, Matt. Oh, Alberta. Alberta. I don't have Alberta. Stick with me, buddy. Man attempts to warm up pizza using ham radio antenna. I don't even know anymore. The fire alarm's going off again. I don't know if that's me. I don't know what's going on. Well, it stopped when I stopped transmitting, so it's probably me. Okay, I've dropped it back to a modest 300 watts. Mark Wolf. Yeah, you're correct. It's not high enough for 40. Got him. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna do the modest 300 watts. I'm not against QRP. It just got to be a place for it. Hey, AA6V. I got him earlier today. Lakewood, my neighbor. KG5 UBB. Now that I think of it, the hum sounds like 60 hertz line noise. It's possible. I was thinking about putting a ferrite on the power line for the amp. I'm sorry, a toroid. Which I think that's where it might be coming from. The amp is on the same ground, the same circuit as all the shack AC items are, and it is connected to ground. You know. Sorry about the hum. Yeah, there's always something with grounding, and just in a suburb, it's either you're fighting your own AC stuff that sneaks into the house, or you're fighting who knows what. Jeff, I've definitely had that problem on people not sending RR73 or 73 closing out the contact. Basically, I wait for the contact to complete, like we're doing right now. And so I've got another one queued up. W5AJO wants to make a contact out of North Texas. Yeah, in related news, I'm selling my plasma television. So I finished it. Enable's no longer active, and I double-click him for North Texas. W5AJO, Sean, here we go. Okay, good. The smoke is pretty much abated. Hold on. Did we wrap it up? See, W5AJO, I didn't get the RR73 from you, man. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought you were gone. Thank you very much. Appreciate the comments on the shirt. Look at that. I knocked out two. I knocked out two contacts simultaneously. That'll work. Who posted that? Lando Calrissian to the M0NWK. Make a mains filter for EMC and noise reduction. Very good. Very good link. I got it. N5, or sorry, W5AJO. Appreciate it. I got your RR73. That's all I needed. So if you got the information from me, we completed the contact. So thank you. I likely have to do this with the refrigerator. I'm a little not happy about that. Yeah, Sean, take it easy. Thanks. But so here's the thing. That's not any different than what wrapping 5 wraps. Am I not understanding what the wraps are? Am I not getting it? He uses a 31 core, right? Got to do that. So I'll just drag this down so you can check it out. So he's basically making this, which is just a toroid core for 3-line power line that he connects to the mains for his plug switch wall that he's got here. But that's no different than taking like the cord off of something and wrapping it 5 times, right? I don't know. Oh my goodness! Is that Antarctica? DP0 GVN with a -12. Give me that contact. South Africa? Come on. Come on. And let's see. Wow, we got... Man, we're getting out there. That's Chile. We're doing pretty good. 40 is actually pretty good. All right, we got Hawaii too, so I can add that to my list. There you go. Skook 'em as frig, his shirt says. Very nicely done. That's an AVE reference there. Skook 'em as frig. Cameron, that is a fantastic idea. I wish I had the capability of doing that. I wish I had the Slack to be able to do that. Honestly, I might have to. I don't know that it's not the access panel's fault. It's all the other bullshit in my house. The wiring is really old in my home. So it's like I don't even know if it's the equipment anymore. The actual the appliances. I think it's just all the garbage wiring that's like running through my home. Plus, the antenna's too low. I mean, that's just straight up what it is, too. The kids are making the most of my not being there to rein them in a little bit. Because my wife is still working, and also, I think, probably monitoring the stream. I could win. I could run my own circuits because I have, like, 3 grounded outlets. Yeah, that helps. Plus, I don't know where the original ground wire is in my home. I'm assuming it's behind the stucco below below the circuit breaker, but who knows? KD5QZG, appreciate it. Did I get you? I don't know that I got you. Also, I think I'm getting beat up on the lane here. Seriously. FT8 is a nightmare for that. All right, I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to check where we're at. Would you say they're having a field day of the situation? Yeah, probably. I think they are. I do think they are. Oh, and there. SJV, I don't have SJV. Get that. I want to check my lane, but I need SJV. Ham radio guy asking me how long I'm going to stream. I don't know. It's getting... We're almost at... Hello. Thank you. They've harassed Charlotte enough, and they have released her into the garage. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for. We're at close to 12 hours. That's a lot. Yeah, exactly. Uber Geeks got it. I didn't eat all my quail eggs. I got to say, I wasn't. I got to stand up, too. Oh, man. Whew. SJV, come back. $12 hours and 3 videos. God, yeah, that's very frustrating. Oh, I'm not trying to compete. Wait, Ham Radio Dude was just taking a video of his HT, though, right? He wasn't in the video the whole time. I've been, like, non-stop, except for potty breaks. I would love a Herman Miller Aeron chair, but I need one that's like a shop chair that's higher. I need higher altitude on my chair. Take it easy, Anthony. Okay, let's take a break for a second. People are stacking up. I'm getting stacked up on. 70 is absolutely a beast right now. Yeah, like a drafting chair, exactly. Take an inside room. Easier said than done, buddy. Oh, Uber Geek, I don't take it. Don't worry, I'm not taking offense. No, I'm good. Although somebody is parked on the odds. That's fine. Okay, we'll do FT4. Jordan Y, I'm working field day right now. I'm at 152 digital contacts and 24 single sideband. I'm kind of curious what the single sideband portion looks like. Where did all that noise come from? Something is spitting out a ridiculous amount of noise. I've got an S5 noise floor at best right now on 40. Let me go back. Oh, 6 from Oregon. Oh, the kids turned on the massage chair? Thank you, Leia, for telling me. I will stop it. I will be right back. I also have a fan pointed at the technically it's at the microphone, so I've officially lost my lane. I have some Trader Joe's Grand Slam. It's basically Cracker Jack. The power supply in a lot of electronics just spits out a ton of noise. Oh, I guess Cracker Jack is an offensive term. Maybe. Man, 40 is packed. I can't find a lane. KJ6LNN with the triple R's. I'm looking for a spot, man. Hang tight. There we go. They're good. Yeah. These are better than any Cracker Jacks I've ever had before. As a kid, they were way better. I'm gonna go take this to my wife before I eat them all. Pigeon Man, yeah, dude. Cracker Jack was like the best. Oh, dude, Trader Joe's is like one of my favorite stores to go to. I got some bratwurst. I got some frozen pizzas, but like good frozen pizzas. I got some flowers for my wife because she had some like dental work done. I got a bunch of knockoff White Claws. Great work. I think I got some omega-3 fish oil supplements that I take, and something else too. But yeah, dude, it's great. I love Trader Joe's. Jeff Lefebvre, anyway, asked, thank you for the super chat. Have a photo of your Xmas light antenna lit up. I mean, I got a video of when I did it. And just for fun, I didn't think about it, but I just connected them. And they were laying on the roof after I finished the step IR. Started transmitting. Lit up the entire line of the lights. It's awesome. They're not connected to anything. The step IR's RF lit the lights up. Brown sugar and apple broth sounds good. I like going to Trader Joe's and you go to their new items section. Always like what they've got that's new out there. No HOA. I'm just very festive. That's why I have my lights up 24/7. Why do they only go on for 15-second increments and then off for 15-second increments? I'm just really into binary. Well, that's just ones and zeros over and over. Well, yeah, I like test patterns. I'm an engineer. I do like Texas barbecue, Don. I do. But I will say that I'm an equal opportunity barbecue aficionado. For newbies like me, can you plane the screen? Oh, explain the screen. Sure, I can give it a shot. So we got a couple of things going on. The major things that is kind of driving the whole show here is the upper right-hand corner is the software WSJTX, and it's running, it's a digital mode running FT8, which is really just the exchanging of data back and forth every 15 seconds. Two parties exchange information. And that's how you work out the QSOs. Down here in the bottom with this vertical orange lines, that is the visual representation of all the other transmitted signals that are on this frequency that we're on, which is 7.074 megahertz. You use this app right here is where I'm set up. Sorry, you use this app down here, which is where I'm set up. And that's kind of where my transmitted signal is right on this vertical line as it scrolls down. Now, on the left-hand side is just representing all the stations that are hearing me. And this N5 RAV is the station that I'm currently talking to, who is right here, who I'm just completing a QSO with. And then here on this side, that's all the other stations that are out there right now. So like this New York station, I'm getting them at -20, so maybe I'll wait on that. But if I sort this, I can see pretty quickly that there's a lot. New Mexico is +12. Holy smokes, that is a lot. All right, let's try FT4. Let's see how much quieter the waterfall is. I am, yeah, it's already N2 SAL. Ask what antenna am I using for 40 and 20. I am using a Step IR 3-element beam, which covers 6 through 20 as a 3-element beam, and 40 and 30 as a dipole. And that's what I'm doing. There's a lot of signals on FT4. I don't know that I find FT4 better. It's faster, but how's the wind by you, Josh? I'm in Rancho Cucamonga, and it's a bit too much through up my. I don't think it's that bad. It's been pretty quiet. 160 meters for soda? No, I have not seen that. It's faster, that's for sure. I am pointing north. I need to change that a little bit. Yeah, just worked my first field day. Contact stateside from VK3 N6 KIM DE VK3 OM. Very good. Not bad for a mobile whip designed for a car. Yeah, very good. Joe Wilson. Yeah, I did single sideband for a while. Chad, thank you for the support. He's in Columbus, Ohio. Right on. Thank you for watching. SCV. I need this. Come on, California. There's a whole lot of California I don't have. It's actually hard to get your local contacts. Ham Radio Guy, I don't know the answer to that question, to be honest. JD Williamson, what's up, buddy? You can you can take a break on these particular streams. I had 2 stream failures and I had to restart them. So there's 3 videos and I've been streaming for about 12 hours. So it's okay. You don't have to timestamp all these. With the beam that low, it is under a quarter a wave, so yeah, it could do NVIS. I mean, I am getting California stations right now. Another orange. So yeah, I am getting some NVIS. Right now it's a dipole, and I'm about 60 degrees. JD, that's funny. Yeah, man, take the night off. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this one. But seriously, thank you for all the support. Polarization is, yeah, I guess. Cottonwood Heights Amateur Radio Club, right on. What are you guys running? 1F. 1F. What is a 1F? 1F. I don't know what a 1F is. I made a lot of faces in this live stream. WJ6F, what's up, buddy? EOC. I don't have an EOC, I think. 1 station in EOC. Oh, good. Don't disappear on me, man. All right. I'm getting tired. Leia liked it, Uber Geek. Leia liked the patch. All right. The EOC is not responding to my call. In an emergency, I would be dead. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm tired. I am gonna wrap it up. I'm really tired. Let's do this really quick. Bladow! I didn't want to talk through all the patron names because I've been streaming for 12 hours. So I made a video of all of our producer level patrons. Big shout out to 86M Dennis, though, for getting D-Star up and running on the hamradiocrashcourse.link. He put in a lot of effort. So did Ethan. Ethan, thank you very much for everything. I am really tired. I spent a lot of time doing this today, so I thank you everybody for watching very much. I appreciate it. We will be running through this entire video, though, so thank you. I should probably speed this up a little bit, but something to think about in the future. Hopefully that was fun. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, although I'm pretty tired. I spent a lot of time working on RFI last night. Like I said, I stayed up like past 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I got up at 8 to to get up to set up for the stream. It was a long night, but I thank everybody for watching. A Bree from the Uber Geek there. Thank you very much, buddy. No after chat. Sorry, I apologize. No after chat tonight. Hercules, KC1LZR, big shout out to him as well. He knows why. Wow, it just hit me pretty hard. I'm tired. Thanks for the QSO on FT8 on 20 meters, N2SAL radio. Right on, man. Thank you for helping me make them contacts. Mook's Tube, sorry we couldn't make that contact to VK Land. We'll figure it out one day. Let's see. Don, and thanks, Don, for hanging out all day. I mean, you've been around. If not all day, you've been around for a long time. Matt, thanks for the contact. Pigeon Man, thank you, buddy. We're only at the L's. Oh, now the M's. Okay, good. We're good. Thanks, Ham Radio Guy. Thanks for sticking around, too. Did we make a contact, K7TDM? Did we finish that? I don't know that we did. Now I have to put all these into a play. Oh, there's my wife. Oh, Leia, he was asking if you liked the patch he sent me. He sent me a patch. It's on my workbench. Okay, good. We did get you in the log then. There's Pigeon Man. Wasn't he in the chat? There he is. I see him. Thank you for the support. Oh man. My waterfall is crazy though. Let me show you this. I'm gonna wrap once this finishes. I'm gonna show you not only my noise level but just the waterfall too. So when this finishes up, I'll show you. Tanat, thanks buddy. I think I saw him earlier too. Go put on some Bill Shatner and get some rest. That's right. And I think it's gonna be a long time. All right, okay, so let me show you the look at that waterfall. Good Lord, why is it focus? These webcams suck. I'm so tired of these things. Anyway, see all that? That's all CW signal. That's crazy. Alrighty. Whew. That'll do it. Thank you, everybody. I, again, appreciate it a lot. You sticking through it, watching me play Field Day. Hopefully, you've been playing Field Day, too, and you got some contacts in. You're going to have some fun tomorrow with it. Don't know what I'm going to do, but I can tell you one thing. I'm going to go to sleep. So 7-3, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Oh yeah, and check out hamtactical.com if you want to get those Field Day